Okay, so this is part 3 of chapter 2, Neuroscience and Biological Foundations. So now we're going to talk about split brain research. Here we're speaking about the primary connection that's between the two cerebral hemispheres. It's thick, ribbon-like band of nerve fibers that's under the cortex is called the corpus callosum. Now, there's some rare cases of severe epilepsy when there are other forms of treatment that's failed. Surgeons have cut the corpus callosum to kind of stop the spread of the epileptic seizures from one hemisphere to the other. So because of this operation, the cuts of the only direct communication link between the two hemispheres, it reveals what each half of the brain can do in isolation from the other. Excuse me. The resulting research has profoundly improved our understanding of just how the two halves of the brain functions. Now, there was on Netflix, if you're looking to see more about it, there is a documentary series that's currently on called Diagnosis. And within that, they actually had a little girl that um, they were concerned that they was going to have to do such a procedure on because out of the blue she started having these seizures, and they were in fear that the part of the brain that was affected was going to actually impact the other hemisphere. Uh, Thankfully, they were able to devise a plan through having an electrical implant placed within her brain to help prevent the seizures. I really recommend that you watch it. It's something uh, that I think would really enlighten you to what we're talking about in terms of the split brain research. Now, as you can see, our eyes, they're connected. If you look at the slide, our eyes are connected to our brains in such a way that when we look straight ahead, information from the left visual field, which in this slide you look at is going to be the blue lines, it travels into our right hemisphere. And that information from the right visual field, which is demonstrated in red lines, would travel to our left hemisphere. So the messages that was received by either hemisphere are then quickly going to be sent to the other across the corpus callosum. Okay. Now, I would love to have played this, but I'm actually going to stop the slides here. We're not going to play Brain Jeopardy. I would love for us to play Brain Jeopardy, uh, but what I would say is that in learning, go through and test yourself. Ask yourself those questions. You can set up your own game of Jeopardy, and you can find the templates online anywhere. Take the information that you're getting from your textbooks and put them in, and then test yourself. If we were meeting together, I probably would say, let's play Brain Jeopardy so that you can kind of help to fortify the information that's being provided to you. However, this ends chapter 2. Okay. Please make sure that you go to the assignment. And again, remember that within the assignment, yes, you're going to have a lot of reading within it. It's to assist and help make sure you're reading the textbook. Do read your chapter within the textbook, although you're going to find similar information. There will be some material that will not be in the assignment that is going to be only in the textbook. So you do need to read that as well. But for those who haven't gotten that textbook yet, and please, I beg you, make sure you do get your textbook, because guess what? We're not too far away from our first exam. It's like this week is going to be for chapter 2. We get into chapter 3 next week, and after that week, you're coming right into an exam. So please make sure that you take time and do the assignment. The assignment, of course, will be due that Friday, the end of the week. And look forward to giving you chapter 3. Have a great one.